Stay away from me. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, it was.
Kelly Clarkson and Simon Cowell hilariously disagreed over a piece of their American Idol past during the Love So Soft singer's Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony. The former Idol judge was one of Kelly's famous friends in attendance as she received her star, an honor that came 20 years after she won the reality competition's first season. He sung Kelly's praises and reflected on meeting her during her audition. He told the crowd that while her personality shined through at that first audition, it was when she sang Aretha Franklin's Respect in the semifinals that it finally clicked for him and the judges just how incredible her voice was.
We all looked at each other and it was like, oh my God, thank you.
Simon said he went up to Kelly to tell her how amazing her performance was, but she gave him a response he wasn't expecting.
You turned around to me and said, Simon, I think this is where I got my line from, without being rude, I would rather we didn't talk, and seriously, until the end of the series. And I'm like, wow, what does that mean? It means stay away from me. I know what I'm doing.
No.
Yeah, it was. I'm focused.
No.
Kelly then jumped in to set the record straight.
No, I will explain.
Okay.
Well, one, I didn't want it to look like, I don't know, I didn't want to talk to anybody involved that was like voting us through. I was trying to be respectful of like the environment and to be like, oh no, we can't talk. What if they're like, So, and also, I didn't want you getting in my head, man. You mess with all those people. You mess with all those people. I was like, no, bro, you get out of my head.
Thank you. Okay. It's taken us 20 years to get that out. Thank you.
Simon went on to share how that moment was indicative of how focused Kelly was.
What was amazing from that moment is that you're not messing around. You're going to take this opportunity and you're going to get all the way to the end. And then when you get to the end, it's just beginning.
The TV personality then thanked Kelly for the impact she had on the success of Idol and his career.
I can honestly say to you, thanks to you, I'm here today. Genuinely. No, it's true. No, I swear to God. I said that because you validated, what we did. Because if we didn't find a star, there's no point doing these shows.
Paula Abdul also took the stage to gush over Kelly and talk about the impact she had on her.
I love you. Thank you for changing the trajectory of my life and making me believe, like a kid believes in Santa Claus, that young, talented people can make it, and they can make it big time.
Access Hollywood also spoke with the pop icon at the event, and she shared how excited she was to have her kids at her Walk of Fame ceremony.
It's the coolest thing ever. Like right now my son is standing on my star and it's crazy that I have a star on the Walk of Fame. And I remember when I first moved here, I was like 18 and I came down here because everybody does all the touristy things when you first move here, and I was like, oh, this is so cool, and I was checking them out. I never even thought, honestly, that I'd have one day, so it's cool that my kid's like standing on it right now with an Aquaman trident.
It's so cute. Now, it's almost serendipitous. That's 20 years later, right in front of Dolby Theater where it all started. What do you remember from that first audition, and how do you feel looking back at this roller coaster of 20 years?
Well, my very first audition wasn't with Paula, Randy, and Simon. I went through like a few auditions before them. I didn't even know it was a TV show. I just literally had moved home because my place had burned down. I was living in my car for a few days. I was just trying to find work. And so it was incredible to like, kind of my friend told me about the show, and then all of a sudden this whole show changes my life. So, and it's cool. It's so cool that they were thoughtful enough to put the star like right here. They could have put it anywhere, and it was really cool that they did it right here where I won.
Access Hollywood chatted with Simon at America's Got Talent earlier this year, and he shared his memories of Kelly's first audition for Idol.
We were playing around a lot that day. No one was taking it seriously. We were in just one of those crazy moods, and I remember her kind of just, I felt bad for her because she must have thought, what have I walked into here? We weren't paying any attention, but we really liked her personality. She sang well, but it was her personality we really liked. We really discovered later what a great singer she was in the competition, but that was my memory from that. Don't forget, I see a lot of auditions, so I remember that day.
And when you look at how much she's accomplished, I mean, the talk show, everything, how does it feel to know that you had a hand in that?
Oh, it's the best feeling. I mean, I always think when you come up this press line, and you're talking about the show, it's always about, are you going to find a star this year? And, Kelly is a great example of finding a star and following her career, and we're still great friends now. It's what it's all about.